Well, we have some weather to talk about finally, now that we're a good way into November at this point. Let's get to Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett. You got some snow to talk about, more rain for a lot of us, and some wind.
Yeah, and that's going to be the big difference with this system moving in is less rain, but more wind. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Let me tell you about this. Winter storm watch stretches the entire length of the Cascades all the way up into Canada, kicks in on 10 p.m. on Saturday evening till 10 a.m. on Monday, and you're seeing what I'm seeing, snow levels down to about 1,500 feet and some very impressive accumulation. So we'll start with the moisture. As far as the lower elevations go, this isn't that big of a deal. We'll see some steady rain out along the coast. For the most part, we'll see a rain shadow pretty much over top of Seattle and the metro area, and we're going to see some heavy mountain snow there. Let's dig right into it. Snow levels, remember they were 10,005 yesterday? Yeah, not so much today. In fact, we're not only going to see them drop to and below pass level, but they could get down to sea level next week. We'll unpack that when we get there. Take a look at what we got going on right now. This is 5 o'clock in the morning. Still expecting some light flurries to fly up towards Snohomish County and Stevens Pass. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Why am I showing you this? Because this is going to be kind of the cutoff. If you are heading eastbound tomorrow, you want to be through the passes by about 1 o'clock, because look what happens next. We start to see that rain moving in along some of the lower elevations, and then we start to see some of that heavier snow that's going to be wind driven, about 20-30 miles an hour, that will gust up even more the later that it gets. There's that rain shadow that I was talking about. So again, I'm not expecting big accumulations, at least as far as Everett and Seattle, Tacoma go, down towards the southwest interior and along the western edge of the Olympics, absolutely. And we'll see rain that will be steady and heavy at times, especially across Snohomish County. This is 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and you do not want to be in the passes at this point. We'll see that snow continue to stay steady, and that's when I expect the gustiest winds as well. In fact, there's going to be some convergence that will drive through pretty much all day Sunday into Monday. So that's why that winter warning is in place even until Monday. Look at that. It's going to continue to just drive up into Stevens Pass even after this system is long gone. So take a look at these winds. Again, tomorrow, not that big of a deal. And then right around the dinner hour, we start to see business picking up from the south and southwest, with gusts getting up to about 25 and even 30 miles an hour. By the time we get to about midnight and into the early morning hours of Sunday, this is 2:30 on Sunday. Now I'm seeing gusts in the 40-mile-an-hour range and even some 50s up towards Oak Harbor. Why is this a big deal? Well, because there could be some power outages, and it's going to be cold out there. As far as snow accumulation goes, no big deal tomorrow, but then by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, we're talking about some accumulations up near Snoqualmie Pass that could be in excess of a foot. 7-day forecast shows a mild day, but that's not the big story. We'll see wind and rain. It'll last through Sunday into Monday. Looks like we'll see some low-level snow potential next week. We'll talk more about that when it gets here.